You're listening to Texas Top Homes. I'm your host, Tracy Wiesman. With me is my co-host, Joe Healy. Today we're chatting with one of Texas' top brokers, Ericka Alvarez with Vibrant Real Estate. Ericka, thanks so much for being here today.
Thanks for having me, guys. I appreciate it.
So, Ericka, always a big question here. Before you actually list a home on the MLS or actually start marketing it, are there any repairs or maintenance things you recommend your sellers do to get the house showing ready?
To make sure that it's showing ready, I always deal with things that you don't see right away, which are the major mechanicals. I always address those. I think it's worth paying the extra $60, $75 to have the HVAC service company come out and service the equipment that are in the house, you know, making sure that you're checking under the sinks to make sure that you don't have any small leaks, just things of that nature. The unseen things are usually the first plan of attack for me. And then outside of that, we start to look at cosmetics. If you have, hot pink walls, more than likely I'm going to advise that we paint them a cream or an off-white or something a little more neutral. But the other thing is you have to keep in mind that you want people to walk into that house visualizing living there. So it's very difficult to do if your sense of style isn't similar to theirs. So I always try to tell people to make sure that you just make it a neutral palette. And that involves removing photos of your family and your friends and vacation photos and, obscure or bizarre art or what have you. Even sometimes, I've sold homes of avid hunters. I've asked them to, remove the deer heads and things of that nature just so that, you don't risk offending anyone or turning someone away, So I just try to tell them, try to keep it as neutral as possible. Keep everything at a neutral kind of a muted tone so that people can visualize living there.
I'm curious, are you and your agents able to provide a service? Say you go into a listing and they need some help with maybe some staging or decluttering or something like that. Is that a conversation you can have with them, or do you have maybe some partners you work with that can come in and help the house actually look tip-top shape when you do put it on the market?
Absolutely. We actually have a list of contractors that we work with if you're needing to get some paint work or some minor tile work or, what have you done. We also have a flooring partner. Sometimes you get in a house and if you've got kids or animals or things of that nature, maybe all the carpet is shot in the house and it's just, it's needing a facelift all the way around. Please don't fret. One of the things with one of our partners is they do have an option where we can install all new flooring in your house. We can get your house painted, put all new flooring in your house, and you can pay it close.
Oh, wow.
And it's a wonderful option that we provide to our clients through one of our preferred vendors. And it's just incredible. Like we really love giving people that option. And then, of course, decluttering. A lot of people are offended on what some people call clutter and what some people don't. So I always make my stagers go in and be the bad guys.
Sure.
If I'm in a house that has a lot of different things, having a professional stager go in and declutter is definitely something that I don't ever mind spending $1 to do for you, because one, I'm going to present your home in the best light possible, and I'm going to make that space as friendly and open and available to anybody that comes in. And sometimes you don't see that because you've lived in that house for 15 or 20 years.
Sure.
But we really take into consideration that we want to open up that space. We want to make it livable. We want people to envision their couch actually fitting in there, and it might not be next to your grandma's cabinet.
That makes sense. So when you come across the house that should be on the TV show Hoarders, you let your stager be the bad guy.
Yes, and then I might call the city.
Right. Ericka, if somebody wants to get in touch with you or your team about buying a house, what's your website and phone number?
So our website's going to be vibrantrealestate.com, and you're going to reach us at 469-209-5488.